Okay, so having spread the glue and let it dry, we've now got completely clear glue. The time now is to add this piece of sheet. So again, using the reference lines, first of all I'll remove the masking and I'm going to bring the sheet into position. Conveniently now, of course, there's very little grab from the glue, so you've got time to position the sheet properly, making sure it's exactly where you need it to be. So there we are, happy with the sheet. It lines up nicely here, and with a bit of a push we can get it part way around the leading edge, but the glue will also help that. So iron's still running flat out, he says, having moved it from one to another. Just make sure the iron is doing its job. Okay, so I'm now going to tack this along here. Because this is 0.8mm plywood, you do need to keep the heat on for a reasonable length of time to soak through the wood. And for those who are trying to do this in the middle of winter in a cold workshop, the warmer the plywood is, the easier it is to do this. Now this iron's pretty hot, so that's about as long as I can keep my hand on that without burning it. So you do need the iron as hot as possible to do plywood this thick. I tend to use the iron flat out regardless of the thickness of plywood I'm doing, but you can just move around the job quicker with a thinner wood. But it will soak through the heat to be able to stick this on, no problem at all. I'm using my right hand here to hold the wood on the job, and then I'm just tracing each rib individually. So it's quite a push to push this plywood round, but it will demonstrate how good the adhesive qualities of this white glue are once the heat reactivates it. So again, I've just got to hang on to that fairly tight, and I can coax this round the job. Now you might be thinking I'm putting a lot of stresses in the model by bending the plywood this hard, but as will be revealed later on when we do the bottom side and we steam it, I'm actually going to steam this top piece at the same time to relieve some of the stresses in it. So we'll just hold that a moment until the glue's had a chance to set, and there we are. That's it, bonded on. That's how strong a glue joint can be, just using heat and EvoStick wood adhesive. So now we'll flip the model over, add glue to the other side, and then we'll be ready, once that's dried, to stick the bottom sheeting on.